Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Juliet and I moved to Kempten, Germany with my boyfriend just over a month ago now. In this video I'm going to talk about things that have surprised me in this just under 6 weeks that I've lived here. And the first thing is the thing I'm doing right now.
I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby.
Which is having to take your recycling to the recycling bins. So in the UK you just put them in the bin in your house and then they take it for you, or in your apartment block there's bins at the apartment where you put the recycling in the bins. But here you have to take the recycling to the recycling bins, and there are quite a lot dotted around the town, so it's not inconvenient, but it just surprised me that you have to take your recycling. Staying on the rubbish topic, you also have to separate your food waste with your normal waste, which I did have to do at uni because I went to uni in Wales and they have food waste bins, but that was just another thing. I think Germany as a country take pride in the recycling and how they get rid of waste, so I think they've spent a lot of money trying to make sure that everything gets disposed of properly, which is definitely a good thing, so I don't mind taking the recycling to the recycling bins. The next two kind of fall hand in hand. So number 2 is the fact that there's literally no spicy sauces or spicy seasoning here at all. So in the supermarkets, the spiciest thing I think is like chili flakes or something like that. And we kind of did expect that coming here because of the research that we'd done. We kind of knew that Germans were quite plain eaters. I don't mean to stereotype, but that's just what we found when we researched, that Germans aren't into spicy food. It almost offends them if something is too spicy. So that's number 2. No spicy seasonings anywhere, which is a bit frustrating because Lewis really likes really spicy stuff and I tend to have fairly spicy chicken and that kind of thing as well. And then number 3, the reason it goes hand in hand is because it's about the supermarket. In Lidl or Aldi or just any supermarket, no one brings carrier bags into the supermarket with them. They all just pack all of their stuff into their trolley and then pack up their car with all of their stuff, the carrier bags in the boot of their car. So when Lewis and I went to the supermarket the first few times, well even now we still take in our carrier bags and pack them there on the checkout. But they always try, the people working on the till always try and look into our trolley and look into our carrier bags to make sure that we're not stealing anything. But it just makes sense to us. It's easy for us to just pack it because there are 2 of us and we don't slow down the system or anything. So yeah, that's number 3. People don't take carrier bags into the supermarket with them. They pack all of their stuff when they get into the car, which I thought was very interesting and surprising. Number 4 is that when you're walking in the street, not when you look and smile at someone or say hello to them, they don't say hi or smile back, they kind of just stare at you, all confused. And another thing, in England we've had a big thing on social distancing and making sure that you keep 2 meters away. But in Germany the focus seems to be on wearing masks and they don't really care that much about social distancing. This is just my experience. So when I'm walking down a thin pavement next to someone, I'll like step out of the way and they'll look at me all confused and stare and be like, why have you done that? But people do wear just masks on the street and stuff rather than social distancing, which I found quite surprising. So that's 2 in 1 there really. So that means that point number 4 is that people don't really smile or say hi to you when you're passing them in the street, and number 5 is that I think Kempton as an area, they're a lot more focused on wearing masks rather than social distancing, which I thought was interesting. I just wanted to add that although not many people smile, people still do smile and say hello if you say hello to them. So when that does happen, it does make my day, because I'm a very friendly person, so I like it when that happens. Number 6 is that not many people here speak English at all. So we're out here because Lewis is playing for the American football team, the Comets, and a lot of the people on the team are either English or American or German, but they speak English. But they're the only people that I've really come across that do speak English. No locals really speak that much English, I don't think. I kind of did know that they wouldn't speak that much English, but I did also think that they would speak a bit of English as well, but that's probably me just being naive. Number 7, sorry, I've only got one hand because I'm holding my phone up. But number 7 is all of the amazing views around here. So I knew that when we came here there was going to be amazing views, but I think I've really been shocked about the amount of different, oh it's too sunny, about the different places that we've seen, such as the Alps and different lakes and that kind of thing. It has really surprised me, which has been good. Number 8, I can't hold fingers like that. Number 8 is the amount of times church bells go off. So I don't know if this is just a Kempton thing, but I think church bells go off at almost 1:45 every hour and then 0:00 every hour. And I'm not really sure what the timings are, but they do seem to go off quite regularly, and then every hour they probably ring at least 10 times. So I'm not really sure what that's about, but that surprised me, the amount of times that the church bells go off. I don't think they go off during the night though, which is good. But yeah, especially on a Sunday, I think they go off a lot more on a Sunday, because in Germany on a Sunday literally everything's closed. It's a family orientated day, I think, and Germans take that very seriously. Number 9 is how crazy the weather's been since we arrived. So when we first arrived it was really rainy for the first couple of days, and then the weekend was really sunny, and then it's been really rainy, and then over the last week or so it's been really hot. But then last night it was thunder and lightning, so I'll insert a clip here. That was the weather, which has surprised me quite a lot, because I didn't expect the weather to be so all over the place. I don't know if that's got anything to do with us being close to the mountains or anything like that. But it's also not very windy around here. You can see a tiny bit of wind now. Because we're so inland, I don't think it's that windy around here either. So when it is hot, it is very warm. But the weather's just surprised me how all over the place it has been, because in England quite often if it's rainy it's rainy, and if it's sunny it's sunny, and there's nowhere in between really. Number 10 is how surprisingly easy I found it to drive on the other side of the road. I thought I was going to find that really difficult because I'm so used to driving in England, but I haven't actually found it that difficult, and I think Lewis is quite comfortable with it as well, which has been a nice surprise. And yeah, I think that's the 10 other things that I can think of that have surprised me the most since living here. I'm sure I'll come across a few more, so there might be another one of these videos in a month's time or so when I've discovered more things that have surprised me. But like I say, yeah, they're the top 10. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up. I know it's a bit different to the vlogs that I've been doing, but I just thought it'd be interesting to share what I've been experiencing since living here. Like I say, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new, and hopefully I'll see you next week for another video. Thank you for watching.